Here's Redneck Rick out there. He's doing real manly work with them logs and such like. And he's got a few things to tell you in response to the Romper controversy, where somebody's dressing up in a dress and just bragging about how good it is with all his pockets and everything. So, you know, Redneck Rick's got a lot of things to say about most everything, and he's going to share some of his insights on fashion and the Romper guy in particular. So here he is standing there by his sawmill, because he's a real man here, and he's going to tell you about how you don't need to wear a dress, you don't need to wear a romper, because bib overalls is just fine. And he's got his formal dress up bib overalls right now. They've got vertical stripes, and the vertical stripes has a slimming effect, is what he's telling you, because if you have horizontal stripes, well, some of you boys has got a few extra pounds, and it doesn't make you look good. Now, if you got your stripes running up down, well, that's a good thing. And so, with the bib overalls, you got the vertical stripes, and you got all these possibilities for holding things. You don't need to wear a dress with pockets, because you got plenty of pockets in bib overalls. So, here's what now. He doesn't carry any kind of skull tobacco. He's got his Palm Pilot. He's all set. Now, he's telling you a lot of guys want to have fancy, newfangled BlackBerry phone. Maybe an iPhone, maybe a U phone, maybe a phone home for ET or something. Now, he's got a phone right here. He's got a car phone. He flip it open. He can call anybody in the world. It's not a smartphone. It's a dumb phone, but that matches Redneck Rick. Now he's going to tell you about some of the things he can haul in his pockets. You don't need a romper. You got bib overalls, you can put a corkscrew in there. The reason for having a corkscrew in, because sometimes, Rick, he likes beer, but sometimes a girl, she wants a little bit of white wine, so you're all set. You give a girl what she wants, she give you what you want. You know what I mean? It's like that. Maybe she doesn't want white wine. You got some red wine. You're all set for most everything, huh? Now that's a good plan. Okay, now he's going to show you his wooden handled hammer. Tradition, you know? Don't get a metal handled hammer. Here's his tape measure for measuring. Yep, he's a real working man. He knows how to take care of business. All right. Now he has accessorized his ensemble with a knee pad. The knee pad is for kneeling down when you're doing work, right? You kneel down on one knee, that's good enough. Sometimes you're going to find a girl, she wants you to get down on both knees, on two knees. Well, you better give that some real long, hard thought, because that may not be in your best interest. Now he's going to tell you about his sawmill, made in the USA. Now he's going to show you his chainsaw, made in the USA. They don't make those saws anymore. That's an antique homelight saw. It doesn't even have automatic oiling. You want to oil the bar and the chain, you push a button. It works just fine. But Rick, he's up to date. He's got a German chainsaw. He got nothing against the Krauts. They make some good machines, so he got that for the heavy work. Now, look at that. Now, he likes some color. Yeah, he liked to dress up. Rick is no slouch. Now he's going to show you about his truck. One of his romper buddies has a Chevy Tahoe. Redneck Rick knows about Chevy Tahoe, but he likes his Willys. Now you want to take Rayette out to a field party sometime. You want to arrive in style in your four-wheel drive. Chevy Tahoe is not going to do it. A Willys, you're all set, and you want to be looking good. So he's put on his jacket. He's put on his seersucker jacket. It's got vertical stripes. He's got a shirt on with vertical stripes. This may be a little too much vertical stripe, but what are you going to do? He wants to look as good as he can. He doesn't want to suck in that gut all the time just to attract the attention of those pretty girls. So, back to the Chevy Tahoe. If you want a Chevy Tahoe, there's nothing wrong with that. He's worked on Chevy Tahoes. He knows about them, and he knows that if you want to work on a Chevy Tahoe, you're going to have some little wrenches. You're going to have some 13 millimeter, some 15 millimeter, and that's fine for Chevy Tahoe. But if you got a Willys truck, a real truck, here's your wrenches, some real wrenches. You got some big, solid work to do, that's what you use. Now, Rick's final statement here. He's going to tell you about his footwear. So he's got on not the jack boots that the Romper man's wearing, which is manly footwear, that's fine. But Rick, he likes to look good when he goes out. So he puts on some authentic Huarache sandals. These are made out of leather. If they're good enough for the Beach Boys to sing about in 1966, I think they're good enough for you too, huh? You can go out, you can look good, and the women are impressed. Now, say Rayette wants to spend some time with some of them homosexual gay boys. That's fine. She gets some nice floral arrangements downtown. But you know what? You don't want her spending too much time with those boys that play for the other team. Because they might get a whiff of something that they've been missing. And you're going to be the sore loser in that. So pay attention to these details. You step up to the plate here, guys. Look good. You don't need to wear a dress. Rayette look real good in a dress. You don't need to wear that. You got plenty of pockets in your bib overalls. So be the right guy. Be the fella. Be the man.